Hey you guys, this is going to be the best 5-minute ab workout. Here we go. Okay you guys, 5-minute abs. All you need is a mat, you, and a plate. You can go as heavy or as light as you want. And let me get my little timer going here. Each exercise we're going to do 30 seconds, 10 seconds rest. And here we go. Off we go. First one we're going to do single leg V-ups. So you're going to hold your weight up overhead. You're just going to reach your legs, kicking them up towards the weight. Just kick and reach. Think about keeping a neutral head. Just lifting those legs as high as you possibly can. Make sure to breathe. And you can go as fast or as slow as you need. And there's the chime. Okay, I'm just looking. We're going to take a 10-second break. Once we're done with that, we're going to go into toe reaches. So we're going to hold our weight, and we're just going to bring our feet up and overhead. I'm starting my timer again. Our feet are going up, and you're just going to push the weight up towards your feet. So this is really going to hit the upper core, upper abs. Think about blowing out as you reach. That way you're going to get a deeper crunch. Just keep that neutral head. Legs are up as straight and high as you possibly can. Just reaching. All right. Another 10 seconds. Okay, once we take our break, next we're going to go into straight leg sit-ups. So once again, it's going to be up and overhead. We're just going to keep our legs straight. And here we go. We're just sitting straight up and rolling back down. So think about rolling up and rolling back down. It's about really engaging the entire front area. Up and down. And down. So depending on how heavy you go, that's going to make it a lot tougher to come up and down. All right, last one we're going to do, reverse crunch hip thrust. 10-second break. All right, I'm watching the clock behind here, and we're going to hit that timer again. So what we're going to do is we're going to start here. We're going to kick towards the ceiling and lower down. Pop. Lower down. Try not to touch the ground on the bottom. And down. This is actually easier if you're holding a little bit heavier weight, so it's a little more challenging if you go a little bit lighter. And up. See about popping those hips up. Okay. All right, you guys, that was round 1. 10 seconds rest. We're starting back from the beginning again. So we're going to go into those straight leg V-ups. Okay, a few more seconds to catch our breath. And here we go. We're starting again. Single leg V-up. Hold the weight. Kick it up. Back is completely off the ground. And pressing that weight up. Probably feeling it a little bit more this round, which is good. Think about kicking those legs. I know they don't want to go up high, but just try to sit up as high as you can. All right, 10-second rest. Next, we're going to go into toe reaches. Bump, bump, bump. 5 more seconds, breathe it in. All right, here we go. Feet up overhead. And we're pushing. Breathing out as we're reaching for those toes the best we can. And think about reaching with your abs, don't reach with your neck. I'm pushing, that's all I'm thinking about is my abs are pulling my body up, not my shoulders and my neck. Ooh, nice little burn going on here. All right, 10 seconds. Alrighty, next we're gonna do straight leg sit-ups. Okay, so we're gonna be back to our position here with our legs. You can have them together or slightly apart. Here we go. And rolling back down. Rolling up, rolling back down. And down. I love this one because you can, if you adjust your feet, the closer in, it hits more of the center. If you go out, it's just engaging a little more of the obliques that way. Okay. And our last one, we're going to go into a reversed hip thrust. So we're going to just take a very brief break. And last set, reverse hip thrusts. Here we go. Pressing up to the ceiling, lowering back down. Try to keep the plate directly over your face. Slowly lower. Popping those feet up to the ceiling the best you can. Lower down. Lower down. And down. All right, 5 minutes. If you do 2 rounds of this, 10 minutes. If you do 3 rounds, it'll be a 15-minute workout, so you can choose. All right, you guys, that was only 5 minutes, but I sure felt it, so I hope you did. It's a great workout. You can progress it by adding more weight with your plate. Start out light. If that round is super easy, crank it up, add a little bit heavier plate. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you had a good workout. Hey, check out Athlean-XX Check out our social media. We've got great stuff posted on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you look there for some exercises. They post things almost every day to help you get you over those plateaus or maybe just being bored with your workout. Thanks for joining me. See you guys soon.